I like your cut, G.
This is disgusting. And some of this stuff might make you cringe a little bit. So just keep that in mind, and we'll move forward. But anyways, there's this old video that came out called "Mini Lad Flirts with a 14-Year-Old Girl. Would you do anything to save a life?" This was back clear in January 13th of 2016. This was before all the allegations came out. In 2016, this channel right here uploaded this video and talks about Mini Lad and some leaked DMs between him and a 14-year-old girl. Did anybody know about this back in 2016? Now, in 2016, we knew of a 16 and a 17-year-old. We didn't know about a 14-year-old. This is not Hallie or Ash. This is a completely different person. Did anybody know about a 14-year-old? Because I didn't until I saw this. I heard whispers of it, like rumors, but again, I thought those were rumors and false, and I'm only going to go with what's concrete and evidence is out, or what people have spoken up. As far as I know, I've never heard about this 14-year-old. So there's a 14-year-old that he talked to and flirted with. But I'm gonna fast forward to the screenshots. One screenshot's right here. Wait, what's attractive? I'm lost. Your boobs and their size. This was December 26th of 2015 that these messages were sent. Oh, okay, I'm back on track now. They're not even that big in my eyes, though. Like, even the snaps you sent earlier when you were bored. Wait, what's attractive? I'm lost. Your boobs and their size. Oh, okay, I'm back on track now. They're not even that big in my eyes, though. Like, even the snaps you sent earlier when you were bored. So apparently, Mini Lad had this girl on Snap, and she sent a picture of her boobs to Mini Lad. That happened. Is this faked? As far as I know, no, it's not, because Mini Lad admitted to these things. He admitted to these DMs being real, but he used the excuse, I'm trying to save her life. She was like depressed or hated herself, and I was making her feel better about herself. That is what it is. In the context about the third girl, apparently Sarah was the 14-year-old and who not only flirted with Mini Lad, but also flirted with Yamimash. So not only did this happen, if you go forward, we can look at more screenshots and all this other stuff. Oh, fair enough. But like I said, in my eyes, they're not actually that big. Take a pic of you side on and compare it to celebs with big boobs. Maybe you think that because they're perky and don't sag. Again, full on just talking about it. Yours are really perky, which for you think that because they don't sag, they're not big. The fact that they don't sag are a giant bonus. This is not stuff appropriate to say to a 14-year-old at all. It's different when you're older. It's literally illegal for us to do anything because you have to be over 18. Flirting and isn't illegal, but actually doing anything is. My ex is 25 and I was 20. That's fine because we were both over 18. That's the way the world works, sadly. Sadly. Mini Lad back in 2016 said, actually this is late 2015, he said, sadly that's how the world works. As in, he'd be more happy if he could do things with someone under the age of 18. Yeah, this is sort of big, guys. This isn't like something small to report on. This is really big. This is why I want to make a video about this, because people overgloss this like it was nothing. Keemstar tried making it out there, but when he mentioned it in a DramaAlert video, he took down the video. Here's the video. Video unavailable, the video is private. And if you think I'm bull, I'm not. Here's people, Mini Lad flirts and Keemstar may quit. DramaAlert and the YouTube link. You click on the YouTube link, the video is private. Same thing I pulled up right here. The DramaAlert video got taken down. So why did Keemstar take this down? He also has some tweets, and we'll go over their tweets back and forth. It's 16. It's so sad. Yes, I'm some random weird ha ha ha. Keep it going. Like, we can talk about boobs and or whatever. So that's insinuating that Mini Lad probably sent his and talked about his. I don't know, but it makes it sound like because they were talking about boobs earlier, maybe they were talking about his or whatever, but nothing will ever come of this. I talked to you to help make you feel more comfortable in yourself, and I'm glad I was able to do that and will continue to do so, but I'm afraid that's really it. Sad face, because he wants to do more with a 14-year-old. It's sad as well because you're my YouTuber crush. I'm sorry if you guys feel sick. I'm sorry. I'm going to give props to Keemstar for calling it out back then, but he really never stuck to it. He did make a new tweet, like right here, referencing back to it. Right here, he goes, in 2016, Mini Lad told an underage girl she had nice boobs, and I started tweeting about it, and he played it off like he was saying he was saving her life because she was so. I'm so mad I fell for this BS and deleted my tweets from him 4 years ago. But I'm able to pull up the old tweets just like he did, so I'll show that in a second. But Keemstar fell for it back in 2016 and deleted the tweets and deleted the DramaAlert video. Keem deleted the DramaAlert video because he fell for, oh, she's all making herself feel better. Even though, yes, he was flirting, wishing that he could do more. People like to point out the whole Hallie and Ash thing, which is just as important in terms of all of this to understand that and know what went on. But I'm saying this now, nobody really has talked about this 14-year-old girl back in 2016. No one really. I've heard whispers of it. I know a couple people joined my Discord and told me about it, but it all seemed like rumors and I couldn't really find anything. I finally found this YouTube video of this guy talking about it. I finally found those tweets, found a bunch of information talking about all of it. Minilad has done more. It ain't just like he had a couple tweets with Hallie and Ash and that's the only thing he did. No. 2016, 2017, and in 2015. This is the third year he's also done this shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's more that gets uncovered before, because I didn't think this existed until I saw it. And Minilad admits to these DMs being real, but he uses the excuse that she was to help her out, like to save her life, as in you need to talk about her boobs and how perky they are, and apparently possibly send pics too for him mentioning boobs and saying we could talk about boobs and all we want. We saw in the beginning on Snap, he mentioned you sent me on Snap right here, like even the snaps you sent earlier when you were bored. So they had each other on Snapchat, they were sending nudes. This being a 14-year-old girl sending snaps, this is extremely up. People want to sit here and mention all the time Minilad was only 21, 22 and he was talking to a 16-year-old. It's only like a 6-year age gap and ain't that bad. Dude, 2015 he would have been 21, maybe 20, 21, talking to a 14-year-old girl. That's not up, really? Sorry, it's extremely up. It is really up. But we're gonna talk about this. This is the Wayback Machine. You're able to sit here and look back on like old that was on the internet or whatever. This was on the DramaAlert website. So Keemstar, DramaAlert, they had it on the website or whatever. Minilad caught flirt with a 14-year-old Yamimash fangirl. Minilad, a gaming YouTuber with over 2.6 million subscribers, was exposed today for having similar inappropriate DM conversations with the same fangirl Yamimash got caught with and admitted to inappropriately getting at. The victim's Twitter was hacked. The hacker tweeted out private DM screenshots, sparking a back and forth between Keemstar and Minilad, who defended his compliments of her 14-year-old ample breasts because she was depressed and suicidal and he felt he was saving her life through encouragement. You be the judge. Here's the DMs. Right here, breaking DMs leaked that Minilad may have been flirting with the same 14-year-old girl, and then photos right here. Yeah, it's the same DMs we went over right here. Keemstar says the girl was, so I followed her to show her that life is worth living. So he makes this tweet. He replies saying this: the girl was so I followed her to show her that life is worth living. Yeah, saying a 14-year-old girl's breasts are perky is okay. Did you have convos with the 14-year-old girl about her perky boobs, Minilad? He sat here and goes, would you like to show the DMs of me trying to save her life? So even if you're trying to save her life, it still is no excuse to have inappropriate conversations with a 14-year-old, obviously. We'll zoom back out so the text ain't so big. Minilad clarifies there was no pics, even though references to snaps with the DMs. Yes, there were pics. He's literally describing her boobs, how perky they are, and used the word snaps. So yes, there were pictures back and forth. Instead, he became aware of the 14-year-old's perky breasts in an inappropriate manner at his fan meetup. The girl was so I followed her to show that life is worth living. I showed her life is amazing and I tried to make her feel better about herself. There were no pics. That's disgusting. So it's even worse if it's at a fan meetup that you were able to see those and then you continue to sexually talk to her after seeing them in person. That's even worse than just seeing a picture. You saw them in person and then you continued a sexual conversation with her afterwards. That's even worse. That's even worse. She was at my fan meetup in Insomnia. I don't see what the problem is with that. Sorry, she likes my videos. Yeah, I tried to help this girl. So again, there's more stuff down here. Do you have anything better to do with your life? You call YouTubers idiots. So people were on Keemstar for this. But Minilad got this all covered up. Apparently his massive fandom and all the other shit got him to get all this covered up. I'm unaware if this is the person or not. But yeah, it's just disgusting. Sure, flirting isn't illegal. Take it to court, bud. It was not just the two girls. It was a third girl. There's 3 girls now. He literally saw her breast. Reference to photos. And then when he said there was no photos, I just saw him at a fan meetup. That is even worse. But and then Keemstar deleted his tweets about it, and he deleted his DramaAlert about it because he fell for Minilad's bullshit story of she was suicidal I was trying to save her life, and that's what happened. That's what happened. It's exactly what happened. There's nothing else to the story but that, and it was covered up for the longest time. No one's really talked about it much. I found one commentary channel talking about it. He's playing video games while talking about it, and I showed it. There's plenty of DMs there. It happened during fall of 2014, 2015. Yeah, the DMs, as far as I know, the DMs happened December of 2015 is when this happened. December of 2015 is when this happened. Trevor, to let you know, with a pinch of salt, Sarah, the third girl, was suicide baiting Craig after she got called out. You think I could talk to Charlie? I don't know. I don't know any way to reach out to all these other commentary channels. I would suggest people who are, you know, like Chilled Venom and Crow and anybody to just start spreading it around. Wait, are you going to make a video on this? Because we could share it around. Yeah, I'm going to make a video about it. There will be a video made about it. It's disgusting to think he's entitled enough to believe his conversations was saving her life when she was only 14. Yeah, and many people don't know about this one because it's so focused on the 16, 17-year-old one. I do think it's just equally as important. YouTube should be kicking him off the platform for like this. I can't believe this passes anybody at YouTube, and YouTube's like, yep, he's fine to still stay on the platform. I would be so shocked if that's the case. There's no reason why someone like this should be on the platform. The Beak did make a video on a 14-year-old girl called Mini Lad, the undiscovered girl, and he's the only commentary channel that I know of who's made a video on it. Yeah, let me look that up because I don't know if I've seen that. The Beak, Mini Lad. Mini Lad's terrible return. The Mini Lad saga. That's all from The Beak.
If you don't know
the undiscovered girl right here.
by this point,
yeah, 56,000 views. That ain't bad, but I think a lot more people need, because that number isn't going to be any of the audience members he's doing. So again, more channels need to be able to pick this up and have this. But I applaud the Beak for doing it. Thank God. Does he show the screenshots? Apparently that's the Sarah account. This is the Sarah account. Maybe, yeah, that's a photo of Sarah apparently with Mini Lad. No holding back anymore. Our age gap is too big, Sarah. It's too big anyways. This is disgusting. Like, even the snaps you sent earlier when you were bored, which ones? They showed their size. Oh, fair enough. Oh my God. If you were fat, it would show in that selfie. More proof for pictures. Dude, Craig's disgusting, bro. I applaud the Beak for making this video. Good video. But anyways, guys, that's the whole thing on Mini Lad. I have really nothing else to share about this besides I hope a commentary channel picks this up and talks about it. I will be making a video and this will be uploaded to YouTube. But yeah, this is all of it. This is another website I was going to share. There was no proof of pictures being sent. This is somebody trying to defend Mini Lad. That's another website I wanted to share that was talking about it. But other than that, that's it. No, I understand that. I understand. It's just this somebody else with their own opinion on the whole Mini Lad thing I wanted to share. There were active defenders, and that was the purpose of me sharing that Tumblr thing, was that there's active defenders of Mini Lad back then about it. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways, that's that. That's up. Hopefully somebody does something about it. We can move on.